So, Oyo State Police Command has finally come out with their investigation that there is no pastor, that this is just an agenda, this is just a false claim, that there is no pastor that was involved or that was arrested in connection to the kidnapping, something that happened in Oyo State that led to the beheading of that teacher. And up to today, they are still in captivity. There is no pastor that is involved. This is the Nation newspaper reporting it. But let's assume that the Oyo police did not come out to debunk this thing at the end. In this video, I am going to assume that this police report debunking it does not exist. So let us go into the reason why they spread that rumor. Even Arise News, Channels Television, all of them reported it. The Nation newspaper is saying that Oyo police now has debunked it. So we are going to focus on why such news exists. So stay with me in this video while we go into it. They have tried all possible means to make sure that they draw Christianity and pastor to the issue of the abduction of Oyo school children and their teachers, including their principal. They are trying all possible means to make it look like this has nothing to do with religious motivation. As I speak to you, the victims of Oyo school kidnap, they are still in captivity. Nigerians have forgotten them. They have forgotten about them. Like they forget. We forget so soon. That is a part of the major problem. Everybody just moving, forgetting about the people they beheaded, and so on and so forth. And we are trying to normalize it, right? Happy New Month to you all. This is first day of July 2026. About 2 weeks ago, there was a report from the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that they arrested a pastor that they are not going to name or publish his name and his church. That they just arrested a pastor who was supplying logistics to the terrorists who kidnapped the famous school children in Oyo State. That led to the beheading of one of the teachers. And ever since then, we try to understand more about the identity of this pastor. This pastor now has become a ghost. No name, no church, no address, but they just put out the name a pastor. Now, there is a very big problem about this. The problem is that there is an agenda to making sure that what is going on in Nigeria will be called a Nigeria something, so that you will not be able to define the problem going on. You know why? Any problem you define, you will be able to solve it. The reason why Nigeria have not been able to even understand their problem, talk less of solving it, is because we have not defined it. We are still playing politics. We are still trying to be politically correct in the face of war without calling evil what it is. Now, this agenda started long time ago, but it started showing in the real form when Donald Trump made a famous statement about the issue of Boko Haram killing Christians and so on and so forth. After that time, they quickly removed the Minister of Defense because they were saying President Muslim, Vice President Muslim, Minister of Defense Muslim, Minister of Defense State Muslim, National Security Advisor Muslim, and all these people are pro-Sharia, all of them. So because of that, they said, okay, let us just remove Minister of Defense. Let us bring someone like Christopher Musa, who is a Christian. When they were about to bring Christopher Musa, I told them that they are bringing him for a damage control, to say that Christian genocide cannot happen when a Christian is the Minister of Defense. Guess what? You all saw Sheikh Gumi. After 2 days, Christopher Musa assumed office as the Minister of Defense. Sheikh Ahmed Gumi now went to BBC News Hausa. You can go and check it, okay? He went to BBC News Hausa. He made one statement. There is nothing like Christian genocide in Nigeria. How can Christian genocide happen when the Minister of Defense is a Christian? After 2 days, Christopher Musa assumed office as the Minister of Defense. Sheikh Gumi made that statement that Christopher Musa is a Christian, that Christian genocide can't happen. I laugh. I said, do you now understand the agenda? They just want to make it that everything going on, Christians' hands are inside, the Jews are inside, the Islamic extremists are inside. They want to put everybody so that you can't define the problem. Because they know that if you define the problem, you'll be able to solve it. Now, up till now, nobody talk about the issue of that pastor again. Where is that pastor? Can't you parade him? Can't you show his face? Can't you release the name? Can't you do this? Can't you do that? Nothing! And I told you people that if it is not Sharia that these terrorists are demanding, they could have released those people by now. they could have released them. If it is releasing their fellow terrorists that they are demanding, they could have released them since so. Because releasing the terrorists is not Nigeria's problem. Every day they are bringing terrorists into the society. Okay? So, what is there is this. I want to tell you that this Oyo school kidnap, because from the beginning, Oyo State House of Assembly said these people are demanding, part of what they are demanding is Sharia. Do you get it? That part of the things they are demanding is Sharia. So they made a video with one woman under duress to say it is not Sharia. After that, where are they now? They whisked them away from Oyo State to Kaduna. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about. You may come out to say what I'm saying is not true because you want to defend something. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. So ever since then, nobody's now talking about them any longer. They don't want you to define this problem. Now, let me shock you. I have ever tell you people to go and read the handbook of Boko Haram, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Hamas, to mention but few, Wunu, Nakurawa. All these terrorists I'm mentioning, they have their presence in Nigeria. And their mission is one thing: to bring Nigeria as part of the global push under one God, under one Sharia. And their mission is to overthrow the Nigerian government, install the Islamic Caliphate in Nigeria, which will be governed by Sharia law. If you don't have Boko Haram handbook, use Google to Google this. Or use AI to search it. You will read it and understand. Now, the reason why I am laughing at, people coming out to say, oh, a Christian is working with Boko Haram. No. A Christian cannot work with Boko Haram to bring Sharia that will keep Christian, to bring Islamization that will eradicate Christian. You know why? It's either the person is a Muslim, they decided to tag him a Christian. Because their mission is anti-Christian. Any mission that is anti-Christian cannot be led by a Christian. Their mission is anti-Christ. You understand? To make sure that they destroy, to make sure that they destroy Nigeria by overthrowing the Nigeria government, taking over everything and install Sharia. Now, another question I want to put forth is this. I have so many friends who are Muslims, and they do tell me this every day, that they can never take Nigerian constitution to be number one in Nigeria. That Nigerian constitution comes in after Sharia law. And if there is anything Sharia law dictates and Nigeria constitution talks opposite, they will first obey Sharia law before they will obey Nigerian constitution. I do talk with my friends every time. Like, what it means is that part of the country has been divided. So they believe and obey Sharia law first. Like what is going on in Kano, they want to do mass marriage, including minors are going to get married. That is contradiction to the Nigerian constitution. But Nigerian constitution now don't have rights to stop it. Guess what? Hijba people in Kano, they're not well. Let me talk them. They're not well. You know why I talk say they're not well? Hijba is calling on Christians to join the mass marriage they are going to do for minors, and people are not minors. That Christians should come and join them. That it is for everybody. They have not had boldness like this to call Christians to go and join Islamic mass wedding. They have never said such before. It is because they are growing wings. It is because the fortification of this Islamization is already, so high. Like, the momentum is very high right now. Then, all these terrorists, they have total control. If I say this, people will say, why would you say total control? They have total control of the Nigerian security architecture. Do you listen to that voice note when the Achana was saying that the people they are sending to come and kill me, they are my boys. Soldiers you are sending to go and kill the terrorists. The terrorist is telling you that these soldiers are my boys. They work for me. They send intelligence for me. So why would you send them to come and kill me? It is time for us to wake up. You know? It is time for us to wake up. You know? It is getting too late. It is getting too late. So, I challenge the Nigerian security operative to release the name of the pastor. We want to know. We want to shame that pastor who is working with Boko Haram. We want to shame the pastor. We want to drag that pastor who is working with Boko Haram to kill people. It is evil. We dare the Nigerian government to release the name of the pastor, release the name of the church. Yeah, release it now. We are challenged. This is a challenge. Release it so that we will know whether this person is indeed a Christian or not. But at the end, if this is just a frame-up, it is very bad. It is very bad. If this thing is a frame-up, CAN is dead in Nigeria. Christian Association of Nigeria is dead. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria is dead. If they are not dead, federal government making that statement, CAN could have weighed in. Who is that pastor? Bring him out. We want to shame him. Let us use him as an example. But if it is a lie, CAN supposed to even sue the federal government to stop future occurrences. Because these people are trying to make sure that all tribes, all religions are involved in terrorism. So there is nothing that one religion is doing it, another one is doing it. Why they are pushing their agenda going forward? This is their mission. And if we decide to understand what is going on and define what is going on in Nigeria, we will succeed in stopping all this nonsense. And I've told you people, we have one permanent solution to all these things. But the critical and urgent solution we have right now is for people to arm themselves, join a security operative, get your own gun, and arm yourself. Then the second permanent solution, well, people said, if Nigeria have a good leader, things will stop. Not that I'm against people talking about good leadership. That is because anyone saying this don't understand the problem of Nigeria. You get it? Anyone who only believes that only a good leader can solve the problem of Nigeria, it is because the person don't know Nigeria. If you know Nigeria, you will understand that what is going on in Nigeria, people want it to, not as if it's a leadership failure. It is a leadership program that is going on in Nigeria, not leadership failure. Well, I prepared this thing I'm saying now for another video. Okay? See you on my next video. I will explain it better for you. What is going on in Nigeria is not a leadership failure. It is a leadership program. So you can't say it is leadership failure that is affecting Nigeria. No, it is a leadership program. They want it. Not as if they don't want it. What do I know, Seth? See you on my next video.